From 1192 to 1867, Japan was ruled not by its emperor, but by a single military dictator, the Shogun. The first shogun would be none other than Minamoto Yoritomo. At age 13, after his father's death, he was exiled by the Taira to Izu Province. As a one-county lord in exile, we'll have to leverage any advantage we can to overthrow the ruling regent of Japan and establish a new regime. Our goal will be to fulfill Yoritomo's legacy to become the first shogun of Japan, achieving the Shogun achievement in the process. To do so, we will need to take Japan for ourselves. I will need to build up enough strength to contest the current ruling bloc in a brutal civil war. I will rally my own forces in order to liberate the throne from the Taira tyranny. But before we do that, I'd like to take a second to ask you guys to subscribe if you haven't done so already. It really helps out the channel. And if we hit 25,000 subscribers by the end of the year, I'll be giving away a few All Under Heaven DLCs in my Discord server, so be sure to check that out. Again, thanks for watching, and let's get back to the video. We're in this house block that's pretty cool, but I'm not the leader of it, so I'll be leaving. Now I'm looking at the block map to see who's not in one so that I can invite them to my new block. It costs 100 prestige for each invite I do. Everyone without a block is willing to join. Almost. This guy needs some extra prestige to join. Now our block looks like this. So what is a block anyways? Basically, a block is a huge group alliance. If I declare war for the throne of Japan, all my block members will join my side, and all the opposing block members will join against me. I want to get our block up to the 3rd cohesion level, so our block will have that desired effect. These houses are lowering our cohesion per month because they have a different aspiration than us. If I had more prestige, I could demand that they change to match us, but I don't have the prestige needed. Our character is a high martial skill, and to make us an even better general, I'll go with the chivalry focus for the +5 advantage. We will be outnumbered, so we need any advantage we can get. Our first step to gain strength will be to assert regional dominion, which will make us a duke. We need a higher level of fame and a higher level of legitimacy. I'll be allying myself to powerful families whenever I have more kids. Speaking of kids and alliances, I have 3 extra secondary spouse slots available so I can marry more women to have more kids and make some more alliances. Our own military isn't strong at all, but that's fine. I want to make as much gold as possible, and a military would just lower that. I'll set up my military when it's time for war. We have the Genpei War in our future, and I'm not going to back down. I need prestige for many things we have going on, so I'll be holding a lot of events. I'll start by holding a hunt with the intention to slay the beast. I suck at hunting and the beast got away. We still got some prestige, and I can now demand our block members to change their aspiration. Some don't want to, so I'm just offering hooks on myself. Our block cohesion should start to go up now. I'm getting a personal workshop in our estate for some extra income. We're over halfway to having enough fame to assert regional dominance, so it shouldn't be too many more events. It's just the money causing us an issue. If I was able to declare war, it would be much easier to expand, but our nation's laws don't allow me to. I may not be good at hunting, but at least I'm good at hosting a feast. I should have done this earlier, but I'll appoint a master of the hunt so we can actually catch something. Yep, we actually killed something this time. Ooh, I love this event. Give us a good trait. Okay, cool. We got logistician. Shit, this could be really bad. Never mind, our doctor has saved us. What? This guy's trying to kill me. I'm so much better than him that it's basically a joke. There's a 100% success rate to escape. Bro really tried to murder me. Like, I could die. Everyone knows I'm immortal. Hey, there's the level of fame we needed. And we hit level 3 legitimacy at the same time. How convenient is that? We can now take this decision to vassalize all the other counts within the duchy we reside. And with that, we're a duke with these 4 counties. We may be a duke, but we don't stand a chance against the current ruling bloc. They have so many members and 45,000 troops. So I know you guys peacefully joined me, but I want to hold that land myself. I don't care about the tyranny penalty, so I can just take the land right away. I'll make better use of it than our vassal ever would have. We can't revoke this vassal's county since we're allied. I think this is the best county in our duchy though. Wait, and he's in the enemy block. Screw this guy, I'm divorcing his daughter. That removed the alliance so I could revoke his title, although he probably won't accept, so I'll hold off on that. I can fabricate a claim on the land, which will make him much more likely to accept me removing his land. Each house in Japan has an aspiration. We have the strength aspiration, which is good for having an army. I have enough extra prestige to upgrade it, so I will. In our estate, we have an armory, which makes our military stronger as well. This upgrade here straight up adds an entire Menadon regiment. Our max military size is huge. Even if we were super strong, I'll still need allies, so I will continue to invite people to our block when I can. We just need more prestige, of course. Killing animals is the best way to get prestige. That claim we wanted just fabricated, so now I can take it from our vassal. And nice, it worked. We now have 3 counties. Our block is getting stronger, and we're up to the concerted cohesion level. We'll be fighting the Kanmu block, but there's our old block here, and we're going to poach its members. They would absolutely love to join as our block has a higher military power. It's actually crazy how important relative block military power is. It's more important than having the same aspiration, having an alliance, and even being a part of the same dynasty. It might be a bit overtuned. Thanks to this though, we're up to 13 block members. Normally houses don't want to join blocks if you have too many members, but the relative block military power thing is all that really matters. The opposing block has about 50,000 men, while we're up to 26,000. There's a big vassal in the north that owns its own block, so I'm unable to invite any of these people to ours. Because of that, I'll just ally the leader through marriage. It's funny that we can invite houses that are already in a block to our block, but we can't invite someone who isn't a member of any, since our block size is already high. Our block troops count is up to 28,000, so I'm thinking we're getting close to being able to fight our liege. We'll need to build up our own personal military, but which troops to get? We could go with mounted samurai, but they're pretty expensive. What I think would be best would be to get crossbowmen. They have good stats and are pretty cheap. Like each stack of 100 is only going to cost us 72 gold. You know what? I can make it even cheaper with an armory upgrade. I'm just worried about this war because it really looks like no matter what we do, we're going to be super outnumbered. But I know we might be able to win this through higher quality troops anyway. It doesn't look like we can get any new members into the block, so that's what it's gonna take. Japan's government type has a system that caps your domain limit, but what I didn't realize was that I could upgrade my manor to increase that by 1, so I'm gonna do just that. It'll let me take my last vassal's county. I'll go ahead and revoke it, so once our manor finishes upgrading, we'll be completely set. I'm preparing for war and our enemy is giving us a position on his council. Oh, what a fool, I tell you. What a fool. All he is doing is adding fuel to the war horse. Bro wised up and decided to kick us out. I think it's time to make our final preparations. I'll start by making as many alliances as possible that I don't have already. And now it's time to buy an army. I need as many crossbowmen as I can afford, which is a lot since they're real cheap to get and pretty cost efficient to maintain. I'm also getting mobile towers as siege units. I'm thinking actual men to win battles will be more important though, so I'll buy yet another stack of crossbowmen. We have ourselves over 2,000 crossbowmen now, and I'll continue to get more as we get more money. I was thinking of waiting even longer, but it's the perfect time to rebel. Our liege is low on money, and I know for a fact that with how many troops he has, he'll start losing money as soon as we declare war. I will start a faction to install myself as the ruling regent. It is time to press my demands. This war will determine the future of Japan. Before I raise my troops, let me just create another crossbowman unit that I can add troops to later. Oh, and I'll get a few hundred warrior monks. They use piety instead of money, so I might as well. I'm only raising men-at-arms because levies don't contribute much to battles, and they cost a ton of money to maintain. I expect this war to be a long one, so hopefully this will benefit me greatly. All the troops are split up at the beginning, so I'll try attacking my neighbors against us. The more people I kill early, the less I'll have to fight when they group up. That was a really nice stack to kill there, eliminating 4,000 troops. Oh shit, there's 23,000 men coming. The reason I even have a chance is that most of the enemy troops are levies while we have crossbowmen, and I have a commander advantage of 40. I want the fight to happen at our castle in the hills, which will give us even more advantage. My allied troops are prepared to join the fight, so this is where we will make our first stand. Our advantage was massive, and it helped us kill over 5,000 men with only 1,300 casualties of our own. I'm trying to siege this castle, but the enemy is coming, and I really need that extra advantage, so I'll have to abandon this siege. I've also been buying more troops whenever I can. Holy shit, the casualties! They entered the battle one by one, allowing us to massacre their forces, although we also faced pretty heavy casualties. The war goal is the enemy capital, so we're still technically losing the war, but this is a pretty good start. To get extra money and hurt the enemy's economy, we can ransom the knights and generals we've captured in these battles. I'm really trying my best to siege some castles, but they keep coming back. They have less troops this time, so yeah, that was super easy and good for us. Holy crap, we killed 13,000 men. I wonder how many troops they have left. Okay, 27,000 versus our 19,000. The numbers are getting closer. The enemy leader barely has an army at all, plus he's in a ton of debt. He's only making money right now because we killed his entire army. I gambled and tried to finally get a siege off, but the enemy army is here and attacking. Oh man, I thought I was done for. Some of our allies got crushed separate from the main army, but fortunately we were able to pull off a victory regardless. That has definitely hurt our troop numbers though. It appears they've changed their strategy. Instead of attacking my army in the hills here, they're attacking my capital. I can't let them siege that or I might just lose. I need to find a way around their forces in the hills here. I have no idea what has happened, but they're abandoning their strategy to try and attack us. They handed us that win. I thought we were screwed. Now we can do some cleanup on the remaining armies around here. We have so much war score from battle wins, but the defender still controls the war target. The extra war score has given us a lot of time to work with at least. And I just stack wiped another 10,000 troops. Hey, we've actually sieged some land. That's new. Oh shit. My allies are attacking them when the main force is coming over. I don't know where they are coming from, but there's a lot more enemy troops. It doesn't even matter. We're just too good apparently. The troop numbers are actually even now. And we only have 11 people on our side and they have 32. They're coming back and with a vengeance. And more troops. Probably mercenaries. And we've lost our first battle of the war. I didn't realize how important fighting in the hills was for us. Our army has been withering away over time, so I really need to replenish my troops. Our allies are getting wiped out in the west, but I have to sit on own land to get my men back. I don't think I'm gonna have time to replenish. They're about to attack. Well, shit. That's not good. My army's kind of just running all the way over here. Wait a second. What if I just attack the capital? They're sieging down most of our land, but it's taking a while, and their capital is falling. Guys? Did I really just win the war like that? I can't believe that's how we won. Okay, that's amazing. Becoming the Shogun now should be simple enough. We need Exalted Among Men level of fame, and a legitimacy level of 4. Oh, we're gonna need a lot of legitimacy. The best way to get legitimacy is through a funeral, which will be easy to hold since there's a ton of dead guys from, you know, that massive war we just fought where thousands died. The only way we don't complete this challenge is if we happen to die before we get the legitimacy we need. So I'm switching over to a medicine focus for the health bonus. Well, that's 120 legitimacy for you. We're gonna need a lot more though. Hunts and feasts should give us at least a little bit of legitimacy, so I'll make sure to always have an event going on. I think conquering might give us some legitimacy, so I can do that too. Unfortunately, with our new realm comes some issues. Events cost way more gold to hold, so that really sucks. I'm getting closer to the legitimacy required for the decision, but I'll have to wait for the cooldowns on the event. Imagine only being able to hold one funeral every 5 years. Like, what if both your parents die in the same year? You're only gonna have one funeral? Okay, I had no idea what happened during the game, but now that I'm looking back at it, I figured it out. Look here, I was super close to getting level 4 legitimacy, so I thought this funeral would help me achieve that. Then, all of a sudden, the legitimacy jumps way down out of nowhere for seemingly no reason. But like I said, I figured it out. At the same time this happened, we entered the late medieval era. That must mean that it requires more legitimacy per level in higher eras. Detective Jackson strikes again. This is really annoying though, since I need to hold even more events. Instead of improving my nation, I'm using all our money on stupid hunts and feasts. And now there's a plague, but I don't want to isolate my capital because it'll cost legitimacy. I have a strategy though. To avoid getting sick, all I have to do is have my guy lead this army out here in the middle of nowhere. Oh my god, we're so close. We've done it! Level 4 legitimacy. I can finally establish the Shogunate with myself as the dictator. I'm sure this will last forever. Look at us being all cool and stuff. Hey, thanks for watching guys. And if you want to see me do this in a completely different way, check out this other Japan video starting in 867.